Okay, so you want a luxury car that makes people stop and look. You can get that for less than $50,000 now. A lot of people still think you need to spend $60,000, $70,000, or even $80,000 to get a car that turns heads. But in 2026, that old idea is just plain wrong. One car on this list beat BMW, Audi, and Mercedes in a big test, and it costs way less. So get ready, because by the time we finish these top 10 cars, you might never look at a luxury car the same way again. Number 10, the Genesis G70, the Surprise Stunner. This car is the one that started it all. For years, if you wanted a luxury sedan, you thought of BMW, Audi, or Mercedes. But the Genesis G70 is changing that story. It looks sharp and fast even when it's standing still. The front grille and those cool headlights make people wonder what it is. And here is the best part. It starts at just $44,200. For that price, you get soft leather seats, a giant screen, and a strong engine that makes 300 horsepower. That is thousands less than the German cars, but it feels just as expensive. Experts now say it is as good as a BMW 3 Series. Number 9, the BMW 3 Series, the classic looker. This is the car that defined luxury for a long time, and it still looks fantastic. The new design brings back the classic shape that fans love. When you drive it, you feel why it has been popular for so long. The steering is sharp, the ride is smooth, and it feels balanced and fun. But here is the catch. It starts at around $48,000. You pay a lot for that badge and that feeling. Car and Driver magazine gave it a huge 9.5 out of 10. Number 8, the Volvo XC40, the quiet head turner. This small SUV does not scream, "Look at me," with a big fancy grille. Instead, it turns heads with its simple, clean, and beautiful design. The inside feels like a calm, peaceful room. The materials are soft, the lights are gentle, and everything is laid out in a smart way. All of that starts at $41,295. For that money, you get a big screen that works like your phone, which is easy and fast. It feels expensive in a quiet, confident way, and it earned a top score from Car and Driver too. Number 7, the BMW X1, the practical charmer. This is the BMW SUV that makes sense for real life. It is quick and fun to drive, but you can still fit your groceries, your dog, and your luggage in it. That mix is what makes it special. It starts at $44,550. For that price, it feels like a luxury car inside, but it is also a practical tool for your life. And it holds its value really well over time, which means you get more money back when you sell it. Number 6, the Lexus NX Hybrid, the smart and silent stunner. This car turns heads because it is so quiet and smooth. It is a hybrid, which means it uses a gas engine and an electric motor. You get 243 horsepower and about 36 miles per gallon. That means you spend less on gas, and it starts at about $43,000. For that money, you get a big screen, a cool head-up display, and heated and cooled seats. You can even get a 17-speaker sound system. But the best part? It keeps its value better than almost any German car. The outside looks clean and modern now too. Number 5, the Audi A3, the solid and understated looker. This Audi does not try to be flashy, it just feels incredibly solid and well made. When you shut the door, it has a nice heavy sound. The inside is put together with care and it feels refined. And it starts at $41,395. For that price, you get a digital gauge screen and a touch screen for music and maps. The lights inside can change to 30 different colors. And you can get all-wheel drive for better grip in the rain or snow. It is simpler and easier to own than a bigger Audi, but it still feels expensive. Number 4, the Mercedes-Benz CLA, the looker that finally backs it up. For a long time, people bought the CLA because it looked beautiful, like a tiny luxury car, but when they drove it, many people were disappointed. Well, Mercedes finally fixed it. The 2026 model drives as good as it looks. The steering is sharper, it handles turns better, and it feels more balanced. Mercedes kept the starting price at $44,100. For that money, you get 2 big screens, a voice assistant that understands you, and a turbo engine with 221 horsepower. Now, reviewers are saying the same thing. This car finally drives as well as it looks. Number 3, the Acura Integra, the manual transmission hero. This is the car that made the biggest waves. In a motor trend test, the Acura Integra ranked higher than the BMW 3 Series, the Audi A3, and the Mercedes CLA. And here is the crazy part. It starts at only $34,695. That is a huge deal. For that price, you get a turbo engine with 200 horsepower, a big touchscreen, wireless charging, and a great sound system. But the real reason car fans go crazy for it? It has a real 6-speed manual transmission. You change the gears yourself. That makes it feel connected and fun in a way that automatics just aren't. Number 2, the Cadillac CT4, the American surprise. Cadillac CT4 is here to change that. It looks sharp and modern, and it has some of the best technology you can get for the money. And it starts at just $37,795. For that price, you get Super Cruise, which is a hands-free driving system for the highway. Inside, you get real wood and aluminum trim, and a turbo engine with 237 horsepower. The design is cleaner and looks more expensive than old Cadillacs. Even European car critics are starting to respect it. Number 1, the Genesis G70, the complete package that makes people stare. This is the car that makes you wonder why anyone would pay more. The GV70 comes with almost everything already included. You don't have to pay extra for a big sunroof, ventilated seats, or a premium sound system. And all of that starts at $47,350. For that money, the design is bold and beautiful. The big grille and sleek lines make it look like it costs $70,000. The more people buy it, the more they love it. Genesis is building a loyal fan base faster than any other luxury brand. So, what is the final answer? In 2026, luxury is not just about the badge on the hood. You can get premium comfort, strong performance, cool technology, and a car that will turn heads for far less money than you ever thought possible. And with $50,000 to spend, which one of these head-turning cars would you pick?